Welcome back to the today's session is special techniques for forensic auditing. What are the special techniques are we are using for forensic auditing? First thing, why we are going for why audit will be conducted. Forensic audit. That audit is called it as forensics. Foreign computer forensics are analysis and specialists which are used to identifying, giving the programs and based upon the data and the code, they are going to conduct some audits. So in the audits, basically the audit consists of some main information regarding one understanding the knowing information about all the audits. So now what will happen in this means, in this it will says that a forensic audit investigations are made for several reasons, it including based upon the corruptions and based upon the assist misappropriation and financial statement fraud. Based on three things, several various audits are will be going for the investigators. So now in this corruption, what will happen in the corruption? In the corruption, it conflict of interest. So in this, in a forensic audit, while investigating a fraud, an auditor would look out for what are the conflicts of interest. So now in this conflict of interest, beriberi and what is extortion will be done in the corruption. So now in this first thing is conflict of in the special techniques of foreign auditing. So corruption is consists of conflict of interest. So in the conflict of interest, what will happen means when a fraudster use his or her influence for personal gain information or detrimental to the company. It is determined to the company. Personal gain you are tracking, gain taken by the company. So now in this, what will happen? Beriberi is the name suggests that, as its name suggests that it offers only money, offering only money and get the things done, and influence will be giving for the some situations and one based upon their favor, one person favor is known as very. So now coming to extraction, in the extraction we are using a technosmith demands, technological smith demands. Money will be there in order to award or to contract to telemit, then that would be amount to extortion. So now with the help of this to avoid the contracts telemit, so now this will be happening for to avoid all the amount of extraction, you are reducing the amount for the extraction. So corruption will be happening. So coming to the assist misappropriation, so in the the asset means judgment will be giving. So based upon the misappropriation of common methods, which are most common and prevalent in the form of fraud. Whenever the fraudulent identifications are will be done, that is what are the common techniques and what are the prevalent forms are will be using in the fraud. You are identifying in the asset misappropriation. So now in the asset misappropriation, so in this employees and misuse of assets, whether any theft or any inventory things are will be there, or any few examples are such as any asset misappropriations and misappropriation of any cash, along with creating a fake information or fake invoices and payments made to no non-existing one. All those things, fraud things are will be will be common, and which is relevant information that will be related to the fraud, those are will be identified in this. Coming to the next one is misappropriation. So next one is financial statement of fraud. Financial statement of fraud. So now in this financial statements of fraud, this type of fraud, companies gets into the type of fraud. They are trying to show the company's financial performance. What is going in the financial performance, and based upon different performance, different countries, how the financial will be going up and downs better than what is actually is going on. So now in this, to improve the liquidity a liquid cash and to improve the liquidity and ensure the top management and continuously receiving the bonuses, and we are using deals with the pressure of market performance. Things will be happening in this. Now next is what are the procedure for forensic audit investigation. Forensic audit will be there based on the investigation. So what is type of procedures, what are the things, what are the steps you need to follow. So first thing is forensic auditor is required to have a special training for forensic audits that is having the some techniques and legalities accounting the issues. So now in this, second one is audit will be including additional steps. So additional step means you need to perform the additional things and which are related to the audience audit procedures. So now in this procedure means what will happen means plan the investigation procedure. So first thing is plan the investigation. What you are going for investigation, first you are going for plan. Next thing is you are collecting the evidence, and next one is third one is interview the suspect. And next first one is plan the investigation. In the plan the investigation, when the client is having forensic auditors, so now in this auditor will be required to understand what is the focus of the audit. Main thing, concentration of what is going in the audit, you have to understand and focusing on it. So now that thing will be before only you are going for plan. For example, the client will be having a suspicious or possible frauds are will be coming in terms of quality of a raw material you are going to supply. So in that case, a suspicious fraud will be attacked. Possible things, what are they? You are going for plan for that, and forensics auditor will plan the investigations too. So first they are going to for auditors are there. What are the plans will be there? First thing is identify what fraud, and if anyone is having a fraud being carried out, you have to identify it, that person. Determine the second one is determine the time and period during which fraud is having occurrence. And next one is you have to discover the how the fraud was conceived. Then fourth one is identifying the preparators who are preparing the fraud. Quality. Then next fifth one is quality of a loss suffered due to fraud. What you are suffering due to the fraud, what is how quality is damaged, the quality of the product is damaged or not. Based upon that, you have to identify. The next sixth one is gather the relevant evidence. Relevant evidence you have to gather and admissible into the court, submit into the court. The next one is last one is suggest the measures and that can prove the investigations such as frauds that company is consists of frauds. Now next one is collect evidence. The name says that collect the evidence, proof you have to do. By the conclusion of audit, the forensic auditors are required to understand the possible type of frauds that has been carried out. So now in this, what will happen means a logical flow of the evidence is collected should be adequate to prove the identify of fraudulence and fraudsters in the code and reveal the details along with the schemas, any fraud schemas are will be there or not, and what are the losses will be financial losses, amount you have to pay, and document along with the document you have to give, and suffer with the parent parties affected by the fraud, which parties are will be affected for that. So now next is what are the common techniques which are used in collecting the evidence. First one is sustainable techniques, and next one is analytical procedure, and third one is computer assisted audit techniques, and fourth one is understanding the internal controls and testing them. First is sustainable techniques. So now in this, for example, sustainable. So now in this, it is doing the reconciliation and review of documents. That review the documents, whatever the documents we are missing, we are going for review. Any clues are will be coming, and any reconciliation of that, we have to recovering all the data. You are going for using some little bit techniques we are using in this to identifying the frauds. Analytical procedure. So now in this, you have to compare with a certain period of a time comparative data you have to, and along with what are the different segments, how their data will be comparable or not, you have to use in this analytical procedure. So now next one is computer assisted audit techniques. So now the same thing, audit techniques are will be going for computer software programs are used to identifying the theft. So in this computer software programs are will be identifying the which one is having the fraud. So next one is identifying the internal control and testing them. So now in this you have to understand how allow the fraud to be perpetrated, and what are the loopholes and what are the calls, and you have to understand the internal what is going, and you have to test whether it is fraud is there or not. You have to allow the fraud to be perpetrated, that thing will be done. So these are the evidence are will be collected from the collect evidence. So now next topic, next is next is next is suspect interview the suspect. So this is a special technique in the audit reporting. In this, first you are going for report whatever the interviews, we are suspecting something from the interview, reporting, and second one is count proceeding. So first one is reporting. A report will be required. Why it is required? It can be presented a client report fraud. So the client will be present, he will be doing this type of mistakes, misuse of information, fake information, and disinformation. All the information is he will be going to manipulate. So with the help of this presentation, the client will be going to identify, he is only based upon the report, he will be identifying the fraud. The report should be include finding of the investigations, evidence, and explanation of how the frauds are will be coming, the explanation of how the frauds are will be going, and give the suggestions how the internal control are can be improved and prevent, and need to present it, and which is need to present it, and you have to identify the client so that they can be proceed a legal case, so that whatever the desires are will be there, those are will be identified in this report. Next one is court proceeding. So in the court proceeding, the court will be going to handling all the whatever the reports are will be there, you are going to submit in the court. The forensic auditors are needed to present during the court proceedings. They are explaining the evidence, collected evidence, and how the suspect was identified. So now in this, if the complex accounting will be the issues are accounting issues are will be coming complex. So now the lemmas languages are languages, so that lemma languages are they are will be using, so that in this people are have to understanding the frauds they was carry out or not. With the help of that, they will be identified. So this is the topic of. Thank you.